Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more My Hero Academia, you guys. I am so very excited for what's coming next. So if you're joining me early today, you already know what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I am sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are watching me on YouTube today, I would so love it if you could please like this video and go subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. So, all right, guys, just right off the bat, I'm just going to tell you, I see the title of the episode. It's Have a Merry Christmas. And I have a lot of feelings on this. Ordinarily, I try not to give too much attention to whatever is on the next episode, but I mean, it just stood right out to me. I could not see it. So as I'm watching this, and presumably maybe you're watching this too, unless you're watching it much later, it is now late June. So it's close enough, I think, to Christmas in July that we can do a Christmas episode. It would have been really cool had it come out like at Christmas, but the season it just would not have worked out that way. But I'm excited because I think that a Christmas episode is going to be in my head. I'm like, this is going to be a fun, just kind of nice, kind of like what we had last time, actually. Last time was actually a nice little breather episode, but then there's another part of me that's like, Christmas episode could also be a good way to sneak in something huge and dramatic to happen. Hope I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong, but you never know. In my head, I'm thinking, like, in a lot of cases, Christmas episodes, although the way that this season premiered, because it premiered in spring, it's probably not going to be like this, but typically, like, I feel like that's about it is the halfway point through the season, so, like, Christmas episodes could also be a good time to, like, drop something big, or bad time, however you look at it. Good time story-wise, bad time for your emotions. So I'm not sure. And I know we were dealing with some stuff last time. We've been dealing with this ongoing issue of Izuku kind of having these awakened parts of One for All. And, last time it did come up that, like, could this have something to do with All for One? Could he have done this? And I love the scene between Izuku and Eri where, that's echoing in his head, and it's like, no, this power is for good now that it's in my hands. And I can't even talk about Eri because I'll get started and I'll just be crying the whole time. But you guys know how I feel about Eri. If you don't know how I feel about Eri, go back and watch episodes with Eri because I was pretty much crying through every single episode. But anywho, I also want to point out, because some folks pointed this out to me, and I'm like, oh, that's so true. Like, it didn't even occur to me, but the kind of like celebration that we were having last episode, the like little dinner and everything, before they had the celebratory, the cake and everything for Bakugo and Todoroki getting their licenses. I just thought, somebody pointed out to me that Class B and Class 1A were both, like, they were just getting along really well. Like, they put everything aside. Like, there was no hard feelings. Even the Mushroom Girl and, like, Tokoyami, they were just kind of, just enjoying each other's company. And it's just really sweet that, like, even after a very tense, heated match like that, and that was all supposed to have taken place, like, one after another. We're watching it week by week, but it's all supposed to take place in, like, the exact same time. That, they can just put that all aside and just be friends and just enjoy each other's company and just get along really well. I thought was really nice. Somebody pointed that out, and I want to point it out that, like, that is nice. They're, like, very mature in a lot of ways, So Bakugo and Todoroki are officially licensed. I'm so excited. I loved the scene. At the end, I loved how All Might rushed in, even though he's, he's still All Might, even if he's not All Might, you know what I mean? So I just really enjoyed it. I think it was a good way to set a lot of things up and have a little breather. So I'm actually not sure about this next episode, if it will be kind of more of a breather, more of a fun kind of like, you know, happy episode, but maybe setting up a few things here and there, maybe exploring a few things, you know, between characters that we've not gotten into during, you know, since we've been doing the whole match thing and everything. So I honestly am not sure if it's going to be that or if they're going to like drop something on us, because we are kind of at this halfway point now. We wrapped up the arc with the matches. But guys, there's one way to find out, and that's to jump right into the next episode. Let's go. What? Oh, I guess we are doing something more serious. Okay. Wow. A flower. Oh no. Oh no. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh no, I'm sorry. I know you're not going to do that and then just cut to, oh my God. Yeah. They're being interviewed. Bakugo's so not into it. He's like, I love it. That's Bakugo for we're friends. Oh, come on. Yeah, you spent time together. You're well. Oh my, and everyone's just like, I cannot believe this is what's happening when our school gets represented in an interview. Oh dear. And they're just gonna edit out Bakugo, probably. Because see him off in the corner being angry. Well, sweetie, see, the thing is, not everyone can translate Bakugo. Wow. Okay. Critical juncture in time. I'm liking that design as well. Really? Look, boy. Yeah. Maybe people are starting to incorporate a little bit more hope into their opinions of the heroes. He did what he was supposed to do as the #1 hero then. Okay. Active hero and gorgeous. So we're focused on like the PR aspect, perhaps? Okay, because to get into character, honey, you just. I think that's a very good answer. Yeah. I wouldn't. Oh, and he's okay. Yep, he's taking it very. Right. Hey, so he's not going to include it in his repertoire. Oh. Okay, he needs more. But he wants to get there. That's good. And he's going to take that very literally. I do not want to kill people with my smile. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. So you got to make an impression, in other words. Okay. So there is a reason for that. Or did she? Well, I guess maybe the recent events have just kind of stirred her. Is he inspiring them? That's good. Bakugo's like, no. Shut up and follow me is not as good as a tagline. With the rest of humanity. Yeah. Well, now Bakugo. Ouch. Oh. Ah. Oh, he's a little nervous. He's a little camera shy, my baby. Oh, honey, you've gone completely. You're square shaped now. You're a rectangle. It's not though. That's called stage fright. That's gonna make him more. That's gonna make him more nervous. Yeah. So boy. Oh, mutter. Muttering's probably not great for the camera either. Well, but now we're getting a little bit more into it. Okay, now he's babbling. He's talking a little too much. Okay. Yeah. Are we gonna address that? I imagine those people are gonna start to kind of wonder now that they're seeing that. Yes, to the power. Yes, it's. You just need to learn how to unlock it. Can you unlock it, sweetie? Can you do... I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do this. Oh, it's like a little Sally string came on. Oh, he did great. He did great. He controlled it. Well, that's right, honey. That's baby steps. Well, but it's what the wisp signifies, really. It's not so much the wisp. I know it looked a little... Okay. All right. It's a little sudden. Oh, he likes to warm himself. Okay, so they want them to be... Maybe they want them to be as prepared as possible? Oh. Deal with the recent increase in villain organizations. So they are a little short-staffed? Yeah, something's... Okay, this is very bad. Yeah. Is it Christmas? Oh my God, it's Christmas Wonderland. It's a Christmas Wonderland. Oh my gosh, so much food. And we have, oh my God, we have Santas, we have elves. Guys, why are we so blessed? Yeah. Oh, okay. But... Oh. Oh. Yep. You have to look at what you want to be. Riffraff? It's you know what? You got to give in, Bakugo. You got to give in to the Christmas peer pressure. Wrong holiday, but that's okay. We're still gonna have treats. Oh my God, little Christmas Airy. But you know what? It's okay. She doesn't know any holidays because she's never known a holiday, and my heart's going to explode. Oh my gosh, she is a Christmas baby angel. It's Easter, but that's, it's all right, sweetie pie. We're having a holiday. It's okay. It did. She's this song though. That's going on the Christmas playlist for sure. I love it. I absolutely love it. We're just having a good time. We're showing Ari the magic of Christmas, and she's getting her holidays confused, and my heart is going to explode with all this wholesome fun. And they're all on its own. He's like a basketball, really? I don't. So why wasn't this cheese? Oh, he's so happy. Oh, a little all my. Oh. Let's make every Christmas a wonderful, magical Christmas like this. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna straight up cry. I'm gonna straight up cry because my heart cannot handle that this is the first time Ari is celebrating Christmas, which is sad, but it's beautiful. Now there is a thought. I wonder if they'll take him up on it. I love that episode so much. I'm not sure what I did to deserve it. Just a wholesome, heart-melting Christmas moment like that. But I'm just going to lock that away in my heart and keep it for every holiday season and just take it out and enjoy it like a candy cane. Like a wonderful piece of Christmas chocolate or Christmas cake. All right, guys. I love that episode. So let's get a little bit more into it because I love that we had, because it was Ari's first Christmas. She never got to, so maybe when she was really, 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 really little, like before all this stuff happened, but she probably wouldn't remember. So, I mean, that is like heart melting and sad in and of itself, but it's so beautiful that now she has like a life and people to spend it with. And you guys know I can't talk about Ari or else I will lose my mind. So I'm just going to wrap it up. No pun intended, like a Christmas present, and move on to the next topic. I love the sweet, wholesome Christmas scene. I love that we got a little bit into some stuff here too, though. The kids trying to figure out their work studies and everything and kind of like touching base, kind of refreshing us on like, oh, that's right. That's where we kind of spent, he spent his time here and they were here and kind of, touching base with the last time we saw that. But also I really liked the scene with all the heroes where we're talking about, hey, what could this mean that they're starting this back up? And my interpretation of it was what happened in that city was so bad. And they said it was riots but it looked really bad. They said basically that like villain activity is on the rise. And so in response to that, they really need all the help they can get with heroes. So they want everyone to be prepared. They want everyone who can be, even like students, to be sort of prepared, on call, in a position where like we can use them if we need to. Which says, and the fact that they've never done anything like that before says this is kind of an unprecedented time of, they think that something bad is coming. And I have a feeling they're right. I have a feeling that we're about to get into some stuff. But I also love how, in this time of great uncertainty where it really wasn't that long ago that we saw a lot of kind of like mixed public opinion on like what was going on with, I feel like one of the things that they introduced a little while ago was the idea that, it's not even so much attacks from villains. It's this idea, this kind of displacement that a lot of people feel with the hero society that is leading to a lot of this uprising and, you know, people kind of like sympathizing with a lot of the like villain ideals, or at least like whatever they're offering at the moment. And I really love it that since Endeavor came in, and Endeavor, it is a hard guy to get behind for me, and I think for a lot of people. But I think it's kind of beautiful in a few ways that that Endeavor is really inspiring a lot of people ever since the look boy. You know, people are coming at the idea of heroes now with a little bit more of a hopeful, encouraging, like, come on, you can do it. Like, you can, you know, and I love that, because not only because we're in a very uncertain time where a lot of people are feeling very displaced with the current system, but also because Endeavor has such a dark past, and to think that he is not only trying to redeem himself, but he is bringing about a lot of hope for the rest of the world as well, is a really powerful thought. It's a powerful thought about redemption, I think, too. And it's funny because you could have put anyone else in that spot and it would have been like a much more wholesome, like, yeah, you could do it. But it's interesting to put Endeavor in that spot after everything we know about him. And I know that's hard for a lot of people to get past. It's hard for me to get past as well. But it's also very interesting for the story, I think. So I like that they touched upon all of that, like what's coming, what kind of the public opinion is right now, what's going on, how people are being influenced by Endeavor being the #1 hero, and also having just like a fun, wholesome, sweet little Christmas party, and kind of looking ahead to like, what are we going to do now in our work studies? And the kids didn't seem to like, they're not really privy to any of that information about, you know, like why exactly all of a sudden the work studies are being reinstated. I thought maybe someone would be like, that's kind of weird that they would like start it back up, but nobody seemed to really be thinking that. But it will be very interesting to see, particularly if Todoroki, Izuku, and Bakugo all end up with Endeavor. I think that'll be really, really interesting to see, because we know how Izuku and Bakugo have their goals and their commitment to becoming the best heroes that they can be. And we know that Todoroki now has really, really come a very long way with wanting to be his best self as well, and accepting that in order to do that, you know, he puts his personal feelings aside to work with his dad, and now even trying to build a little bit more on a personal relationship with his dad as well. So I think that will be very, very, very interesting to see if that ends up being the case. So, guys, I'm excited. I'm scared for what's coming. I think they definitely have dropped a ton of hints that things are about to get shaken up a little bit. And I'm also just really curious to see how everyone is going to grow, where they're going. So I'll be really excited for it. It feels like now we're kind of moving on into the next arc of the season. So, oh, guys, I love that episode so much. I'm just gonna keep that Christmas cheer in my heart, and just kind of keep it locked away all year round. Speaking of locked away, great job to my sweetie pie with the Wisp. And I know no one was very impressed by the Wisp, but I think he's right. That is the first step in really controlling it. That was awesome. Even if it did look a little like it did not look super impressive. All right, guys, loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.